July the 2nd. When you walk, your steps will not be hampered. When you run, you will not stumble. Proverbs chapter 4 verse 12. The Lord only builds a bridge of faith directly under the feet of a faithful traveler. He never builds the bridge a few steps ahead, for then it would not be one of faith. We live by faith, not by sight. 2 Corinthians chapter 5 verse 7. Years ago, automatic gates were sometimes used on country roads. They would securely block the road as a vehicle approached, and if the traveler stopped before coming to the gate, it would not open. But if the traveler drove straight toward it, the weight of the vehicle would compress the springs below the roadway, and the gate would swing back to let him pass. The vehicle had to keep moving forward, or the gate would remain closed. This illustrates the way to pass through every barrier that blocks the road of service for God. Whether the barrier is a river, a mountain, or a gate, all a child of Jesus must do is head directly toward it. If it is a river, it will dry up as he comes near it, as long as he still forges ahead. If it is a mountain, it will be removed and cast into the sea. Mark chapter 11 verse 23. Providing he approaches it with unflinching confidence. Is some great barrier blocking your path of service right now? Then head straight for it in the name of the Lord, and it will no longer be there. Henry Clay Trumbull. We sit and weep in vain, while the voice of the Almighty tells us to never stop moving upward and onward. Let us advance boldly, whether it is dark and we can barely see the forest in front of us, or our road leads us through the mountain pass, where, from any vantage point, we can see only a few steps ahead. Press on, and if necessary, like the ancient Israelites, we will find a pillar of clouds and fire to lead the way on our journey through the wilderness. God will provide guides and inns along the road, and we will discover food, clothing, and friends at every stage of our journey. And as Samuel Rutherford, the great Scottish minister, once stated so simply, whatever happens, the worst will only be a weary traveler receiving a joyful and heavenly welcome home. I'm going by the upper road, for that still holds the sun. I'm climbing through the night's pastures where the starry rivers run. If you should think to seek me in my old dark abode, you'll find this writing on the door. He's on the upper road.